Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Top 10 games, no argument to be had. Now, I know like nobody's heard of it. Well, not nobody. It's really big in the CRPG kingdom. But it's honestly an incredible game. The only issue is that the barrier to entry is so high. Like, you have to know the entire rules system of Dungeons & Dragons in order to even like grasp a single concept in this game. And that's not even talking about the lore, right? But Pathfinder has been a passion of mine for a long time because it is actually the main competitor to Dungeons & Dragons. Now, if you don't know anything about me, played a ton of Dungeons & Dragons as a kid. Like, played it at the lunch table in high school. I was that kid, bringing out the dice and everything. And Pathfinder was basically a different version of it, like Coke to Pepsi type thing, or it's basically the same thing, but I like the lore a lot better for Pathfinder, and it also stayed complex. So like D&D is very open. Like I can have friends come over and explain the rules in 10 minutes. But Pathfinder is very you had to analyze each encounter and each engagement and everything and really prepare for the things that you want to do. And I can appreciate that. Now, I'll get into the lore more as we go. I'm going to set up the actual campaign here, so you don't watch. I've beaten the game once, 2 summers ago, so like a year and a half ago. And so I've been taking a break from it since, and then I figured that this would be the next best game for a playthrough. Now, of course, we're going to be doing it based off of one of my darling rats, and so I've actually uploaded a custom profile picture for our girl Taro here. Hi, princess. And so here's the thing, right? You've played video games before or seen stories of like knights and dragons and wizards and whatever else. So Pathfinder's been around probably well over a couple decades. And so, I mean, the list of different playable classes and opportunities and choices that you can make are a lot. I think there's over 120 different classes you can choose. And some of them get a little bit samey, but they all have their own lore flair to them, which actually does come up in conversation with like other people. Like, they'll treat you differently if you are a rogue versus a cleric, right? And so each one has their own like pros and cons. Like, if you're really strong, then you're likely to get charmed by magic, or the opposite. There's a lot of nuance that goes into it. I'm going to show you the opposite of what I think we're doing today. So like, for example, you could do, we'll start at the top. So alchemists, they use like potions and stuff, and that's how they help their team. Arcanist is like a wizard that uses a sword. Barbarians, pretty self-explanatory. Bards play music. Blood Ragers are like if barbarians could cast spells. Cavaliers, their whole thing is that they ride mounts. Some of them can ride ghost horses. Some of them can ride regular things. The Cavalier of the Paw is a halfling that rides dogs, so there's like a lot of options there. Clerics, you got to devote yourself to a god, and then there's a whole bunch of different nuance to this. You can pick a bunch of different modifiers to that. Fighter, monk, there's so many options. My last playthrough was a Skald, which is like a bard if they could fight a little bit better. And so basically you buff your team while getting into the fight. It's like you're like playing your instrument while you're fighting. I think it's great. But today we're going to be playing as an alchemist. And I'm going to pull it up. So at level 1, I mean, you can already see how much text is on the screen. So we're going to be good at knowing about magic and knowing about our world. We're going to know about nature. And then we're going to be able to do lockpicking and use scrolls and stuff. And so we start off with sneak attack. Now, normally alchemists are able to like throw their potions. We don't really care about that at all, and we added sneak attack. So like if we sneak up behind people and attack them, that's kind of our gist. That's what I want to do. I wanted to create more of a stealth playthrough, because I mean my last playthrough was playing music and charging into battle. So this one I wanted to like have a little bit more setup for engagements. And of course, we're doing the rat pack. We're doing a bunch of rats, and I'm gonna have my I'm gonna pick the sneakier of the companions. We also get a mutagen, which just makes us more dexterous. It's like a potion we take once a day, and then we get brew potions when we camp. Now, the key thing is that we get medical discoveries, which just means that every couple of levels our character like figures something out, and then we can have new perks and stuff. It adds like crazy things. Like if we attack somebody, it can remove like enchantments from them. It'll make more sense when we're doing it. Now, I'm gonna like shortly explain a lot of this, and hopefully that gets picked up as we play, because I know a lot of these people that are gonna be watching this aren't you know, RPG fans. So here's the whole thing. I love looking at this. This is just a bunch of garbage for anybody that doesn't understand any of it. So you get 20 total levels. So level 1 through level 5 is like the introduction, like phase 1 of the game, and then 5 to like 9, and then 9 to 12, and then 12 to whatever. They're like acts, right? Like acts in a game, like acts in a movie is like the first part, middle part, end part. And the XP spread throughout the game is kind of evenly distributed, so then you reach these levels at different milestones. So we had 20 total, so at level 20, after like a half an hour, you beat the game. So you only get to play with that for a little bit. So what's more important is the stuff at the beginning. We get a bunch of sneak attack dice, and then we get a bunch of things that we find out throughout the game. We get some poison resistance, which I don't care about. You don't get poisoned too often. So you can look at this versus, let's look at a wizard. Bam. There's like nothing here. And it's not that the wizard is less powerful or gets less stuff. It's just that their spells, which are these, are so much better. So like for them, they can cast Dominate Monster, which means the monster can't move, and they can control it, so they can like tell it to fight its friends. Or Hold Monster, so then the monsters don't move. Or Icy Prison makes you invulnerable because you're made out of ice. Weird is like an auto kill. Like if your opponent fails their save, they just die. Versus the best spell that we're gonna get as an alchemist is, I don't even know, True Seeing. We can see through invisibility, or Legendary Proportions. We can make somebody really tall, I guess. So like our spell casting is a little bit below theirs, and then we can go to like Fighter. Like Fighter doesn't get a whole lot. They don't get any spells. They're just a fighter, but their attack bonus is really high, so they can hit stuff way easier than I can. My idea with this playthrough is creating like a super sneaky, you know, person where we're like setting up an ambush, and then we can ambush our enemies or whatever. I want to cast invisibility on myself a lot, or have somebody cast it on me a lot, so in that way I can get behind enemy lines to start an engagement. And then the fun part will be seeing if I can survive through the engagement, because generally, you know, you'll kill the first guy, and then all his buddies will turn around and look at you. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not gonna do it. Now, we will be traveling with a bunch of companions, so they will fill out our roster, and they'll fill in the gaps that I can't fit, because obviously my character's not gonna be very strong. But we'll get to that. We're gonna play as a human, female. There's no rat person. There's like a fox person, but I find their player model really unnerving. I don't like that. So we're not gonna do that. And then humans also get an additional feat, which is gonna help because we need a bunch of those in order to use our weapons correctly that I want to use. So in addition to not only your race, which you saw there was like, what is this, close to 10, a little over 10, and your class, which is 120 plus, you also get a background, which is an additional modifier. It gives you like a lore. So like like if you're a noble who's emissary to other countries or something, you're better at some things than others. We're gonna go with Street Urchin Pickpocket, which is like probably the best in the whole game. You get Trickery, so I can lockpick, and Stealth is gonna be a huge thing for us, because I want to be the stealth character of our group. And then bonus to initiative, so we attack first. Is going to be nice. Okay, I didn't think about this. Where's this to Dex? So this is just attribute points. Maybe we leave it at 19. And then we need the 16 at least. Con, call it good. Looks good to me. So intelligence is going to be for our spells. The max spell level we can cast is 6, so 10 plus 6, 16 works out for us. And then dexterity, this is going to affect our attacking modifier because we're going to use dexterity. Constitution is how many hit points we have. Strength is strength. Wisdom is like how knowledgeable we are. Well, not knowledgeable because it's kind of intelligence, but like common sense. You know what I mean? Like street smarts, book smarts, street smarts, book smarts. And then charisma is how well we can talk to people, but that's going to be somebody else's job, not mine. Yeah, we're going to bring Darren. Darren's great. Love Darren. Okay, I want to be the stealth person for sure. And then we're going to bring Nenio, who's going to be like our skills person. And I don't think I'm bringing Camellia. So I'm going to go trickery, because I want to be the dex. And then I have 4 left. That's ridiculous. Perception's always good. Use magic device, why not? Can be the... Well, somebody else is going to be doing that too. And then we could do Arcana and World. Arcana is probably definitely one we should choose. Perception's lore accurate. Yeah, I like this. So there's different checks in the game. So like your party like walks up and there's like a log blocking your path. You can cast athletic, or you can use your skill athletics. So like you roll a dice and then you use your athletics, and if your athletics is higher than the check or whatever number, then you can like move the log. If you were doing mobility, then you could jump over the log. And that comes for a bunch of other stuff. Like imagine you and your party are moving through a city, and then you roll stealth to see if anybody sees you move through the city. Or if you find a statue in a dungeon somewhere and you want to know who it is, you'd probably check your knowledge world and see if it's high enough to tell you what they are, right? So like my character is going to be stealthy, able to unlock a bunch of stuff, and then they're probably going to be knowledgeable in magic. That's what I want to do. And like low perception, you can see we get +4 versus a +9. And our companions will do the other stuff. Like we'll have Darren for persuasion. And then we'll have somebody else for athletics and mobility. They'll probably be Wendog. I like Wendog. Weapons finesse is probably what we gotta pick. I think we're gonna use kukris. I never use kukris. There's a lot of good daggers too. Either way, we should take weapon finesse now. Dexterity modifier instead of strength on attack rolls. Yeah, that's what we wanted. And then we're not doing point blank shot. We could do... I haven't looked into this. I probably should have looked into this. Improved initiative makes it so we attack first, more likely. Martial weapons proficiency is interesting. Spell pen, don't need that. 2 weapon fighting's probably it. That way we can use 2 kukris. And then we get our spells. We have high intel. We remember we have 16 intelligence, so we get 6 of them. Shields really good. Reduce person's really good. Enlarge person's really good. Cure light wounds is whatever. The rest of them suck. So it doesn't really matter what we pick. We don't use throwing stuff. Sure. We're not even gonna use those ever. Oh, I didn't even think about this. Okay. So like I said, my favorite part about Pathfinder as a whole is the story and the characters and especially the religion. So to give just the smallest amount of background that you need to get into this. So imagine like an Earth. It's not Earth, but it's like there's a land where there's like animals and forests and whatever. So it's like kind of like Earth, but they call it the material plane. So it's like everybody lives there, and then if you die, then basically like the Grim Reaper. It's a woman, but the Grim Reaper. Actually, Pharasma, she's on here, right? Pharasma looks at you and looks at your deeds that you've done, and then she'll assign you to a different plane of existence. Okay, so if you're like a bad person, you go to hell, but then it's a bunch of people that like enjoy being bad people, so they're all like bad to each other. So it's kind of like where they were meant to be all along. If you're like a great person, then you go to heaven, but then heaven's full of like, you know, all these nice people. And there's ones for like everything. So like if you enjoyed hanging out in nature, then you'd go to the plane of nature. Or if you liked, I don't know, plane of war, there's a plane of war. So like you go to the place that you were assigned. I'm not 100% like perfect on my explanation there, but I'm trying to shorten it. So like everybody's pretty happy with the whole situation, and it also creates this like knowledge that everybody on Earth, on the material plane, everybody on the material plane knows that there is an afterlife, right? And so like atheism isn't really a thing, but it could be. They have atheism on here, yeah, they have atheism on here. It's more of like you reject the idea that gods can dictate what you do with your life. But basically, all these gods are real, and they're confirmed real because they all have priests, and the priests get their power from them. And the priests, or the gods change their slight, their magics and whatever. I like Nethys a lot. We're probably going to do Nethys. He's the god of magic, but he's like a little bit corrupted by his infinite knowledge because he gained the power to witness all things, and this, yeah, shattered his mind. I kind of like that. And I wanted to do more of an intelligence-based playthrough, where we kind of like solve mysteries and stuff like that. But the other ones are like God of Good or God of Beer, or this is the god of like unborn children, or what is it? Malformed creatures too. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of cool stuff. There's so much to dig into with all of these, and we're gonna run into followers of all these religions, and they all have their own opinion of how we should do things. And I just think it's incredibly interesting because they're all like, these gods all interact with one another. They can like, oftentimes they don't bother one another like directly because they are generally the only ones that have powers strong enough to like fight one another. So they don't want to die, but like they all vie for power, and the more followers you have, the stronger you are. And so they're all like trying to spread their, you know, whatever you think it is, their influence. That's what I'm looking for. But we are going to go with Nethys. I like him a lot. Quarterstaff, whatever. We don't care with it. Then we gotta pick one. My baby rat over there. I think she's chaotic neutral. Oh, maybe we just go true neutral. Or lawful neutral? Oh, we could do lawful neutral. Probably be lawful neutral. So, we're gonna do a... I'll explain the starting loading screen, actually. But, Taro's definitely my best rat. Like, behavior-wise. She, like, comes up with you. She'll hang out with you for a minute, and then she'll leave and go do her own thing. She never, like, bites anybody or causes fights with the other rats or anything. She's always been so sweet. And she's, like, I don't know. There's nothing wrong with her. All the other rats have their faults, but she just kind of vibes. So I think true neutral is probably where she sits. And then we gotta make her. That haircut's abysmal. I would like the slender. She's super skinny. She's the skinniest of all her sisters. And then skin doesn't matter because we're gonna be wearing like robes and stuff. Any radish faces? Or anything that would... Oh, 7. Do 7. And then I need better hair. Oh, are there rat tails? Hold on. Can't get rid of the backpack. It's not. Is that a rat tail? Is there a rat tail? Oh, I can get rid of here. Off. Oh, that's pretty close to how she is. Make it blonde. Oh, it's right there. I need a rat tail. That's good too. That kind of vibes with her. It's like a... What was that movie? Where they're like the American Revolution. It's like that guy. I forget. Oh, that's tough. That might be it. That's tough. Or that 10. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's gotta be it. Close colored, I don't even remember that mattering at all. We'll go for Nethies and we'll do black and blue. Yes, he doesn't do. Oh. And I still don't have tattoos. I have all the DLCs. They're like a mod thing.
Your flesh wound.
Oh, gotta listen to this.
I did it! I will see this through. I'm wounded. No contest. Heal me quickly. Enemy approach.
Hey, have a look. Adventures are exciting. The spell's not working.
I think this is about
That's
it.
mean.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
Let us be careful. I failed.
Nah,
Away,
it's
you
this one.
rascal.
Miss Taro. Oh. And I got her in November. I think it was like the 23rd or something. We'll do 13th. 13th of Neth.
With grace?
And look at this stat sheet. Oh, I love it. Tells us everything we can do. Alright. So we'll get through this. I'll let the actual intro play. And then I'll keep going.
Hey, somebody! We got a wounded fighter. Can we get a healer over here?
I know it's not the most visually appealing game of all time, but it's very story-based, right?
My, would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square? Couldn't she be carted off somewhere else like, oh, I don't know, an infirmary? Or an accommodating ditch?
I like Darren a lot. His sarcasm is funny. We'll definitely be picking him up later. He's a kind of cleric. He's like a healer. You give you a lot of options
Make
with
room,
your
everyone.
companions.
Step back. Now, what's the matter? What happened to her? The wound looks nasty. Who did this to her?
We don't like Hellrun. Although I might not kill him this playthrough.
Demons, Prelate. We found her barely alive outside the walls of Canabris.
Walls, you say? Enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll see you right.
You know what we could do? They're gonna bring in Terendelev. I've never looked into what happened to Terendelev. We should do that this playthrough.
We'll get you patched up now. But first, you there.
Yeah.
O Inheritor, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor. Iomade, I beseech you, grant your mercy. Heal her wounds. You will have water as soon as we heal your wounds. My powers are not enough here. Someone call for Terendelev. You there. Yes, you. Stop
mean, nothing
dithering
happens to
and
Terendelev.
gobbling
She's
and
great.
Make yourself
Nothing
useful.
bad ever happens to
Go
her.
and get Terendelev.
Don't ever think that.
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better suited to running errands.
I don't like Camellia a bunch. I might skip her.
I'll get her! Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
Sela will be coming with us though. She's
Be
good
quick
frontline.
about it before it's too late. Now, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory for faces. Just passing by? And how am I to know that you're not a demon spy? Or worse?
My dear Prelate, please, for the sake
Yeah,
of the
profile for her.
festivities, stop interrogating this poor woman. She's been through enough already. Go on. I'll take care of her.
All right, as you wish. You are our protector, and a dragon at that, so I shall defer to your wisdom. But be on your guard.
Yeah, alright, I'm skipping on. I'll skip through dialogue that's not important. I just wanted you to get a vibe for the characters.
Pry loose the grudging grip of pain. Cast off the veil of suffering flesh. Let light and life go forth in triumph to repel the skulking shade of death. There.
Thanks.
I accept your thanks. You don't believe me?
Alright.
Certainly, but be careful. I am not entirely sure what the demons did to you, but do not be
We'll play through the intro. Everybody's gonna walk away. So Canabras, this city, is on the. Do I have a map? Oh, it's just this. I want the whole thing. Yeah, I got it. Oh, is there? Oh, no. This music's so much louder. The city is on the edge of. What happened is a demon opened up a big hole in the earth and created a portal to hell. Well, it's not hell, it's the abyss. It's like hell. And so now demons are coming out of it to attack the material plane. And so this city is on like the edge of it. And so they're like the front line. And so they're going to be staging an attack onto the portal so they can go and close it. This would be the fifth one that, or the fifth time that they've tried this. And so people are kind of wary of whether it'll work or not because the last 4 failed. So we'll just like do the stuff. You're supposed to interact with like 2 different things, 3 different things around here in order to get the story going. Haircuts. I gotta turn off the backpack. Show backpack off. Alright. And so this is basically how the game works. You like move around by clicking. You can interact with things. And then down here is our like actual abilities, so I can cast shield on myself. Oh, I should change my spells. Shield and reduce person's not the worst thing actually. Ramian, we meet him later. It's kind of cool because if you like actually go through here, you like bump into people that you talk to later. Like those hooded people that like have mysterious backgrounds, so you meet. It's all good. Once you see combat, you'll understand how interesting this game can get.
Lord of Locusts, leave my city!
Let the feast begin. Discari's here.
I always thought she died too quickly.
Blimey! One minute we had a dragon,
god.
the next,
it's just a dragon.
bam, she was gone. What are you gonna do? Fight or flee? If fleeing's your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good... You must have got a good drubbing around the head, friend. Discari's a demon lord. The most fearsome enemy of all crusaders, and all living things, come to think of it.
That he killed. Sick. Alright. Weapon or spell? I think weapon is the better one. We can sell it.
Sure thing. Here, take this. Best crossbow I've got. Good luck! Try not to get eaten now!
Thanks, guard.
mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts. Behold, Iomade. Behold the death I sow.
Oh, I hate this lady, or the way she says battle. Listen to it, like rolls off the back of her tongue. It's disgusting. As soon as it loads.
The silver dragon, Terendelev, the defender of Canabras, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself.
Yeah, gross.
He willed the land.
Alright, now the actual game starts. So here we are. I think 10 minutes per level. Shouldn't take us more than 10 minutes. Hello.
Oh, holy mother of... Hey, stay with me.
So she's trapped, so we gotta help her out.
Got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. I feel him all right. When say no to a little less feeling in him. That's all that matters. Now,
Sila's great.
We're going to...
Oh, Sila. Okay, so here's our first check.
Fancy meeting you down
athletics,
here.
we have -1 in,
You're the one
so we
that
probably
Terendelev
shouldn't do
healed
that
today,
one.
right? You aren't
Knowledge roll
injured, are you?
+7, so that's probably
Will you
what we're
help
gonna
me
do.
get her
And I
out
don't
from
think I
under
have
the
any
boulders?
diplomacy, and I don't want to be evil. I want to be neutral. So hopefully we pass this check and we get some XP. So we're gonna help her out of the boulders. It says, quickly find some suitable sticks and you will free the wounded woman from the rubble without breaking a sweat. So we did pass it, so we gained some experience.
Look at you!
And Anivia is also able to help us
someone
in the
who
next
uses
fight
brains first and brawn second. Damn it all! Well, I'm Sila, paladin by the grace of Iomade.
Iomade is like
I
the
crossed
good
the
god.
whole continent to
One
come
of
to
the good gods.
Mendeb and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now. I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Canabras
So there's
has
a bunch of
lost the
cities around
protection
this
of
portal to
Terendelev,
hell.
and of the Wardstone too, looks like.
Iomade,
It's a relic without equal.
the good god, she set up a bunch
It was
of
placed
ward
here
stones. They're
personally
like
by
big
Iomade's
stone
herald with the
things.
goddess's blessing.
And they're all
I
linked
really
to
wanted
each
to
other
go
through like
see it,
energy.
to
And so
pray
the
before
demons
it.
can't pass through that. So
But
the demons
there's
had to
no
go to the
point
ward
worrying
stones
about
and
a
destroy
stone
them
when
in
there
order
are
to get through the
people
barrier in
dying
order to
in
attack
the
the rest of the
streets.
world. And so that's probably what they're doing here, is they're probably trying to destroy the ward stone in Canabras.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabras will never give in. Simple as.
I like the neutral
Well,
positive.
we've been a fellow crusader. Welcome, sister. This is great. I would have been happy to have any companion in this, but it's nice to be. It's a good thing you've still got your faith. To summarize,
Skip through this, we're just gonna move on. So we get Sila, she's one of our companions, but Anivia is not.
This is my
We'll
time to
change her
shine.
thing. Sila's gonna be in front, I'm gonna be behind. And then I want to equip my crossbow. Alright, so we move around like this, and she's in front, so she'll fight anything immediately, and then I'll use my crossbow on anything that might come. I'm gonna go loot this, collect all, because we can sell it later. I'll take, actually we give the cape to Sila, since she's gonna be in the front line. Yeah, we're good. Oh. Trying to live scale. I got these last playthrough and then I never used them.
Who's there?
Hi, Camellia. I'm not gonna read all that, but she's like standing over a dead body.
relax,
Imagine what she's
friend.
doing.
We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sila, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend. We're looking for a way back to the surface.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when...
No, I kind of fit the role that Camellia does, so of like the sneaky
I can scarcely
lockpicking
believe it.
person.
How did all those
So,
demons get into the city?
I don't know if she's
thought,
coming with us.
naively it now seems, that the ward stone protected us from attack. I can't argue. Discard. We've seen how power.
Do you want to join us?
Survivors should stick to. That's right.
Let's see if this poor bloke is anything useful.
And she needs to heal herself. So, like, right, I explained this. So she has spells too, and so she's got Cure Light Wounds, which cures health. And so if I click on it, and I click on her, she'll cast it on herself. And then
we will win this war.
She doesn't have any yet, but Sela eventually gets them. And then mine only affect myself. I can't give them to anybody else because they're potions. All right, and then I can break down, before we get into another fight, I'll break down character sheet. Okay, so attack is your chance to hit. So what you do is you roll a 20-sided die. You see like D20. Let me open this up. You roll a 20-sided die, and then you add that number to it. And if that score is better than their armor, then you hit them, and you can do damage. So imagine my armor right now is 21, right? And so if I tried to attack myself, which you can't do, I'd need to roll at least a 15 in order to hit me, because 15 plus 6 is 21, right? So like I'm pretty hard to hit. And I do 1 to 8 damage depending right now. And then Sela is 22, so she's got a little bit better than me because she's more armored. The reason that I'm also hard to hit, even though I'm not wearing much armor, is because I have so much dexterity, so this gets added to it. And then, actually she's got less than me. I should probably be in front of her. Or she should be in the middle, I guess. But then she's also got a little bit of light armor and whatever else. So you can either choose like super armored and strength, or little armor and dexterity. They both have their perks. Alright, and then here's our first enemy, a giant centipede. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell myself to attack it with my bow or with my crossbow, and then that allows us to surprise it.
Away, you rascal!
And then after combat starts, then my two friends will go up there and start jacking it up.
Save the last one for me.
Yeah, I know about combat. So then we're all going to start fighting. And this guy heard about the fight, so he's going to come over here. Now, everybody attacks on their own. You can tell them what to do, but their default is just to swing. Right? So I'm just going to let everything play out. See? That's all it is. And then the fights get more complex as more people are added, and there's ambushes, and you can cast spells, and people are moving twice as fast, or they're twice as small, or you can cast Fireball. Did the fly see us? It did not see us, so I'm going
No time for idling.
I'm gonna hit with my bow after I grab that. Then I click on me.
The world is full of wonder.
The heartbeat
Hit with my bow.
Quickens.
There we go. See, we're chilling.
So exciting.
I think I want to go up here first. Could be wrong.
Your time is over.
All these low level or creatures, like, nothing really to worry about. They also don't drop any loot. So we can, I've also played through this intro like a bunch, so
The light, take you. Do not fear.
we can kind of breeze through this until we get to the interesting stuff. And Camellia got the crap bitten out of her. Cast Cure on herself. Cool, and then we can skin it. So skinning doesn't come up often, but it's another check. So you're going to see in the bottom right here, these are all the attacks and stuff. Skinning does a nature check. It failed. So, can I see the check or no? Guess not. It rolls a nature check, tells you that you need to try to do that. We don't want to go this way. Hold on. That's where the story is. We want to go down here. Oh.
Is there trouble? Adventures are exciting.
They will break against our resolve.
I'll cut you wide open.
Just marching on through this underground cavern that nobody knew about. There we go. This is nice. This is what we wanted. Bunch of healing potions and loot. And then we got some bracers of armor. Am I wearing armor? I am wearing studded leather armor. Take that off. Put these on. Oh, I already have them on. Okay. Want these? I know it doesn't work. I know it doesn't work. She's holding on to it. Probably gonna take Wendowog. So you're gonna see two people up front, Lan and Wendowog. Wendowog's the better fighter, but Lan's like the good guy. But I like how Wendowog and Sela fight, because Sela's like a paladin, so she's all good. What's up, dude? Also, Lan's a little off.
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
Wendowog.
Wendowog!
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt.
So these guys are people that were like touched by evil generations and generations ago. So they're like corrupted a little bit, but they're not bad people, just their ancestors were.
That's none of your bit.
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better.
So they have no idea about what's going on
for the shield
up on top.
maze. They figured it had collapsed, except they don't have a clue what's waiting.
It's a fool's errand.
Strengthen their tribe
None
down
of
here.
us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to...
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter.
An angel sword.
An angel sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle.
Demons are laying waste.
If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
You didn't come from the direction of the shield maze.
Shield maze.
Damn it. I couldn't care less about...
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canabres. People are dying up there. Please, show us
So the only way out
way
is through the shield maze, which is like a maze that keeps them trapped down here. We'll help you out.
Thanks. An extra...
What?
Yeah, whatever. Okay. So now we're gonna search this old temple for him. And there's gonna be different checks, so you can see lore religion check, and I think I have the best religion. Who does? Oh, Camellia is the best religion. So if I click on the check, it'll automatically pick the best party character for the job. And so it's gonna send Camellia over there, and she's gonna go, oh, I didn't notice it, or whatever it is. So it's got a 17 difficulty score, right? And her religion is this girl. What are your skills? You don't have skills thing? Oh, over here. I'm done. Or religion +3. So she needs to roll 14 or higher, so she's not gonna hit it.
Not this time.
Yeah. So it was she rolled a 9, difficulty is 17, so she doesn't hit it. So we have no idea who it is. And there'll be a couple other ones.
There's something over there. How cute.
No, what is that?
Searching through stuff. Da-da-da. Just the first story part. Sometimes when like very important things go on, they switch to this like reading through a book thing. The idea is that we're seeing the last memories of this angel that left this sword down here, Yaniel, or whatever his name is. So we choose to heal the wounded because we're trying to do like a mid. So this is when the last time that the adventurers or the people tried to stop the portal or close the portal. My will score is bad, but my knowledge arcana is really good. So we succeeded at that check. Just Discari again. Personally killed this angel. We're gonna punish evildoers. So we kind of imbued the sword's power into us.
Hey, are you all right?
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
L'Ariel.
L'Ariel? That really was L'Ariel? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone.
You. Thousands of gongs, and no one's been able to touch it. And now you. And
Now, Wendowog,
Yep,
don't be
that's
a
me.
sore loser. I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's
okay.
honor, but you and Sol,
Man,
you
can you
just
stop talking?
refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the Abyss.
Abyss
It
being
does
like
the
hell.
same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
All right, so there's 10 different, 9 different mythic paths. No, there's 10, maybe. Different mythic paths. So like the idea is that you have your class, like we're a vivisectionist, so we got rogues. So I explained how we get sneak attack and we get potions and stuff. But on top of that, you can also do a mythic path. So there's one for each of the types of like the good, evil, chaotic good, chaotic evil, lawful good, lawful evil, neutral, all of them. It's one for each of them. And so the one for good is the angel path. And so it'll pop up like this. We're going to do Aeon, but we have to click angel for here. And basically on top of your normal class, you also get a bunch of abilities from the mythic path that further modifies your classes even further. So it adds like a crazy amount of complexity to things. But the best is like the lore. Like people treat you differently. And if you do angel path, then like evil characters trust you less. If you do demon path, then all the good people don't like you or they mistrust you. And like different cults and stuff will come after you depending on which one you pick. And like there's so much integration with it. I like it so much.
That is just... wow, I mean, that's amazing. Heaven has truly blessed you.
this power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life.
Yes, it's similar.
Yeah.
Let's go. We'll take... Can't hide from me.
Oh. So now we have Lan and Wendowog in our party.
What do we have here?
We'll collect all the loot before we go over there. And I think there was one over here that we didn't see earlier. And I'll build everything. Maybe I'm wrong. You see the little rat? Yeah, I'll be in the middle. Wendowog. Because these both use ranged weapons. Just another guy. Shoot like that. Oh, there it is. What is this? Protection from evil. Yes, that. Okay, so use another check. So mobility 14, I think that Lan does this.
Well, this didn't go
Come on, Lan.
well.
Figure it out. So he eventually got us over the gap. We've seen an enemy. I think we can just fight it.
You offend me.
Actually, I'll have. I think Lan's got the
Always
biggest
be
attack
ready
bonus.
for the worst.
I'll prove I am the best. They'll beg me to stop!
Let me draw the first blood.
So they're gonna put this. They're all just gonna do their own thing. We don't have too many spells, so it's not that complex right now. But like, it's really interesting later on, especially when the enemies start casting spells and stuff.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Uh-oh. Okay, this guy's a little bit tougher. So he's got a higher AC. I'm gonna pull up his stats just to show you. I guess 15's not that high. But he's like immune to sleep and stuff because he's an elemental. I think we can just have Lan start taking shots at him.
Human enter a
Save the last one for me.
He's gonna hit her. Yeah, alright. She doesn't have any more healing.
A simple smile
You
doesn't
can trust me.
Yeesh.
Death is life's final
make you feel
surprise.
better.
And I enjoy surprising people.
so
Now
exciting.
what is that?
This wand's nice. It's a wand of healing, that's why we came over here. Probably should have saved that for her.
The mongrel did it.
I'm actually pretty excited for this playthrough. Then we get ambushed. Oh, no, that's next.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Do not waver!
You'll trouble me no more.
There it is. They come down from the ceiling.
They choose to stand against me. What do we have here?
Yeah. We're almost to our first save point, and I'll probably end the video there. We gotta go talk to the chief of this tribe first. Windowog wants us to betray everyone. Meow. I'll think about it. She doesn't trust everybody because they're all, like, weaker than her, so she wants us to follow her path of evil. Which we might, because it's more entertaining, and she's a better fighter than Lan. But I've never done Lan's, actually I should probably do Lan. It kind of sucks, but I should probably do Lan. I've never done his storyline. You see it, Nivio, because she broke her ankle. Watch.
With grace?
Alright. We gotta go up here. What's up, Chief? Yeah, this place sucks, we know. Oh, I found the angel sword. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna bring, I'm gonna show the sword. We're gonna do Land. Yeah. Say nothing. Get got, son. I'll enjoy fighting you later. Alright, and then we level up. Actually, I'm gonna level up before we go down. Sela's gonna stay Paladin, I think. We're gonna just keep her true Paladin. I don't know if I've ever done her storyline either, but she's standard. She's probably gonna be my cook. I think she's... No, because somebody else is going to have that. No, because they're going to write scrolls. She's definitely going to be my persuasion. No, she's not even going to be my persuasion. I'm lying. Interesting. Yeah. Perception, I guess. I don't really use her for any skills. She's not good for that. Alright, ourselves. We're going to go Vivisectionist, I think, the whole way as well. Oh, we get a medical discovery? That's crazy. Yeah. And then, what do I want? Oh, combat trick can get on our feet. That'd be kind of sick. Cognitogen, I don't know what this does. It's a mutagen, but it's a mental score instead. We're not casting spells, so I don't want to do that. Fast stealth? Full speed is stealth, no penalty. That's kind of interesting. Oh, I can... Infusion's probably the best. Infusion means I can give it to somebody else. Yeah, that's probably it. The one I want, Dispelling Attack, I need Advanced Talents or Sneaky Tricks? I'm gonna get an Advanced Talent. Hold on. How do I get those? Do I get those? Oh, level 10. That kind of sucks. The hell's a sneaky trick? Alright, anyways. Ooh, slow reactions is interesting. I think there's no contest infusion, so I can give my potions to somebody else. True strike. I'm never doing that. Hi. And Camellia, Spirit Hunter. Actually, no. Yeah. Trickery, sure, you can have that for now. Perception's always good. She's not staying with us, so it doesn't matter much. Uh-oh, I didn't look up how I should make land. Uh-oh. I think he... Maybe Way of the Bow is just fine. He has such a weird class, because he's a monk, but an archer. And they get, like, bonus feats for having high wisdom, and it's like, ugh. Just not good. But maybe we keep it for a second level, and then off camera I look up what I'm doing with him. Yeah, you can have all that. And yeah, precise shot for sure. No question. And then, ooh. We could do longbow. I've never done short bow, but I don't remember the short bows being very good, so we'll do longbow. There's not really much of a difference in the video game. And Wendowog, I'm not even leveling her up because she fights us later. Alright, we need to pass this. Hype. We need to pass this check. It's worth thousands of coins. This guy's a jerk, but he's Camellia's adopted father or something. He's like an aristocrat. What kind of business proposition? And then we gotta pass this diplomacy check. We need to roll a 9. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go. Deal. So we got double the money we normally would have, which is huge in the beginning. I would not have saved scummed it, but it would have been nice to have. So I can't say we never hit a roll. We just hit one. Collect all this garbage, and then this lady's gonna flag us down to sell stuff. Hi. You actually do have like a weight. Pull this up. Yeah. If you look at bottom right, there's like a weight. If we get past 260, then we start getting penalties. So we do sell stuff pretty often. Let's trade, and then you can hit this, and it sells all the garbage, and then we'll sell all of the weapons that we don't use. Keep a crossbow just in case. And then I don't think she has anything I want. Mage armor's kind of nice, low key, high key. Now we're cooking. 1,000 gold. Yeesh. Loot this bag and then we'll take a little nap. So like, all these spells and stuff that you get. Like if I use this on myself. All these spells and stuff, they get reset every day. So you can see I don't have any left, but when we take this rest, then I won't. Then I'll have it back. And also, we can do this one too. Reduce person. It makes you smaller, but it makes your dexterity go up. So you can see like my attacks +6 right now. But if I cast this on myself, it'll make myself smaller, which will make me harder to hit. But it also make me less strong. But I mean, it doesn't matter as long as the crossbow hits, right? So you look at this +8 now. So like increases the modifiers. So like there's a whole bunch of different things you can do to play around to like increase your chances to hit people. And then yeah, we'll take our rest. Messenger returned, tribes gathered. Meow meow meow. Windog's gone because she left. She wanted to go ahead of us because she doesn't like me for showing them the sword. Let's go. And then it's time to go to the shield maze. So the next episode will be a dungeon. Very exciting. I'll see you guys in the next one.